It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Nix from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for Nix. Escapes out to the left. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play.
Okay, ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Wolf.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
70. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's It's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Liking 18.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Brings up third down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Ready, go.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 35 on second down. That man, it's Marvin Mims. 2 snaps to steal the lead. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready up.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Get up. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
Taylor again. And progress finally halts it after he picks up a chunk.
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you've got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
To the air on this first down. Richardson finds one. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Richardson on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going Taylor. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. That's caught left side by Bailey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On third down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going left side. Here's Harvey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
And that is teach-you tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth and forever coming up. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
Ready? 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll throw it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the Colts' 42-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now right, and Ingram makes the grab. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Start on the ground. Taylor still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You're going to recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
65 check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. Lays out left side and gets it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it with Harvey. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Harvey once more. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Give up the middle to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Got a man. Bailey has it. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
14, Colts 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take over at the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 35 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Giving this to Harvey. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
The Colts adding a man in the secondary here. Third down coming up. Nicks from the gun. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the game stays at 11.
Dude, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
First down throw here from Richardson. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trailing by 11. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
68.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts now within one score in the fourth.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Headed right. It's Harvey. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Mims. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Come next. County Lions. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.